Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, there's so much to unpack with Jeff Scott. I could do days. I could literally do days. All right, let's start with Pee Wee Herman. So
yeah.
I read your bio. Voyage LA did a whole bio on you, and there were things I knew you were from Ohio, but I didn't know about the whole SeaWorld thing and all that. That you started SeaWorld, then you went to as a mime, then you went to San Diego as Pee Wee, right?
Well, no, as
a mime.
As Pee Wee, the Ohio Park. I got hired to host their laser and fireworks show, that was 1987. It was the very first theme park in the entire country to have an outdoor laser and fireworks show. It was all, coordinated to music.
This is the Cleveland?
The original SeaWorld was on the east side of Cleveland. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it was right on a lake. The other side of the lake was an amusement park. And if you put all that together, that property was bigger than Disneyland. It was, but most of it was the water. So we had a ski show. My show was done as a late night new thing called Summer Nights. So I did 2 shows a night, 7 nights a week. And after my first summer of doing 8 mime shows every day and then 2 shows every night, I mean, I worked 7 nights a week for 2 years. So then I cut out the mime stuff.
And how old were you?
Let's see, 87.
I'm 52. I was
25. 25.
I think I was 19 then. Yeah.
Yeah. So during the winter, the Ohio Park is closed, and what they normally do is train animals from the other parks because the animals can live in cold weather. They sent me to perform in a show in San Diego as Pee Wee. And we did about 6 shows a day, and I worked 6 days a week. I said, I want 1 day off.
As Pee Wee Herman all day long?
Yeah, in a show.
So was it easier to be Pee Wee or to be the mime? I think it'd be easier to be Pee Wee.
The mime. Well, you know what? An interesting thing, after I finished my 2nd season at the Ohio Park, they offered me a show producer job, which was actually a nice income. And they're like, you can still be the performer in the show and get double paid.
Wow.
But I had fallen in love with California during the winter. And I said, Mom, Dad, I love you, but I've been somewhere where it was 78 and sunny in January.
And San Diego is always perfect. It's just always,
But I decided to move to LA because I thought that's where I need to be. It's the same weather, and that's where I need to be if I'm going to pursue. I'm obviously not going to go to New York and be a musical theater Broadway guy. That's what I thought.
Did you know Pee Wee? Did you?
No, never met him.
You never met Paul Rubens?
I've never met him. He approved having me on the poster. I'm on Big Top Pee Wee. That's the one doubling thing I did. They'll bring
and you did a premiere. Didn't you do a premiere? Didn't you do a premiere
they had me going around to different premieres as Pee Wee. And
really?
Should I show a picture of me as Pee Wee?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lace photos put one in? Through the whole thing. So what year did things end for Pee Wee? What year? And for what he did. 89. For what he did.
For me.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like when he got caught in that theater.
I'm not sure when that was. Late 90s?
That would be so nothing now. Yeah. I don't even know if it would be reported.
But I'll tell you what, Steve. When I was out here, even though I was going out of state every weekend, appearing at custom car shows, meet Jeff Scott, Pee Wee's double, blah blah blah. Meet so and so. Yeah. I hung out with soap opera people and TV show people and Julie McCullough from Growing Pains, which was sweet fun because we flew together. We were both LA people.
That stuff pays a lot, right?
It was about $1,800 a weekend plus all my meals and food and flight was paid. So I was making really decent money.
That's still good money. Now that's still good money. Sure.
Yeah. And then about 6 or 8 months into it, Pee Wee's people stopped me from performing because it was just, I was now in LA and I was getting too much work on my own, apparently.
Right.
Plus, I do know the last time I appeared, some guy made a big stink that I wasn't the real Pee Wee, and I said, "Says right there, Jeff Scott as Pee Wee on the photo." And he wrote a letter to Pee Wee's people and was like, "They said that it was Pee Wee, and they lied,
my
blah blah blah." And then I got a cease and desist.
Yeah, well.
But you know what's interesting? If you look at the
think Pee Wee would have taken these gigs? What's his name? Paul Rubens?
No. Paul Rubens? No.
So it only builds the brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
and
you
he
know,
had a kids' TV show. That's what ruined him, because he had a kids' TV show and he got caught masturbating. It was like, wah wah wah.
Yeah, no big deal. He didn't rape anybody. He didn't.
No. I mean, I last saw him.
Anything perverted.
He was in the movie Blow, and he was really good in that. And
then,
dude, when he was on 30 Rock, it was. Do you remember him on 30 Rock? He was like that prince.
I do.
Tiny little hands. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was he a stand-up?
Well, he
was. He
yeah.
He was.
He was not a paid regular at the store. He worked Pee Wee out a little, but he developed Pee Wee as a groundling. He was in Groundlings for years, and that's where the character started. That's how he knows Phil Hartman and Lynn Stewart. Hi, Lynn. And so that's how it started.